Hey everybody, this is the freaking high fruit vegan lifestyle.
Nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you just get feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time, nothing's gonna stand in my way. It's playing in my heart like a long lost friend.
Hi everybody, vegans, fruitarians, and what else is there? What else is out there in the vegan world? Well, that's today's video. I'm doing a response to Vegetable Police's video, and more specifically the comments that I read under his video. I was a little surprised by the comments, and after like 20 minutes of reading, I realized that I should actually make a video where I could just go through them all, because there's a lot of comments where there's things I could add to them, some corrections. It's so similar to the comments I was reading 8 years ago, having the same discussions. It seems like people's perspective with fruit hasn't changed much. And why is that? I've been promoting fruit as the healthiest food you can eat the whole 10 years I've been in this community, and some other people have been promoting it too. Like Dr. Graham, who comes up in this video. He's in the thumbnail. I'm on Vegetable Police's site now. His video from yesterday is called Why Fruitarians Age So Quickly. The glycation... Some fruit got stuck in my throat. That's what the water's for. I would call myself a fruit expert, if there ever was such a thing. I've put in as much education as some doctors, like Dr. Berg. He probably only took a year. Maybe he was sleeping through a lot of it. I would say I know more about fruit, more than you would ever think is possible, than almost anybody. A little bit about the title here. It's about aging, but now see, I've always taken issue with the word aging, the way people use it. And I think here Casey is using the word, as most people use it, to describe the way the person looks. Basically their skin and maybe hair. So speaking of hair, Casey, Vegetable Police here, he lost some hair many years ago, but he's gained it back. But that wasn't aging, see? He wasn't aging. There was some kind of problem. There's one thing I want to say to Vegetable Police here is, why is he so concerned about looks, especially at his age? By the way, what is his age? I don't know. Maybe he's just really young looking, since I don't know his age. I'll guess. Let's see how close I get. 30? Hard to say. He could be anywhere from like 26 to 36. So Vegetable Police went through some things that could be causing the aging, things not related to food, to explain why they're aging on a healthy diet, healthy food. But notice he puts glycation effect in the title, because that's going to get the views. It's really in to be putting down glycogen, anything related to carbohydrates. Well, I've been carbo loading for almost 50 years now. He focused on Dr. Graham's neck because it's really bad. But my neck is not. I'm nearing the age that Dr. Graham was when he first came out with the book, 80-10-10. And yeah, he looked basically the same as back then. Yeah, he hasn't aged. He hasn't aged in 12 years. He's always looked old. So Vegetable Police did cover things such as the obvious one, which is sun. Dr. Graham's in the sun a lot. Dr. Graham almost has no body fat. Imagine if you drained all of the fat out of your face and neck and skin, and then you drained all the water retention out. What's it going to look like? And Dr. Graham is 67 years old. Got to mention that one. He's old. People say, I don't look very young. Well, I'm not young. Casey got into the glycation thing based on what he has read from Dr. Aman Ra. Hey, Dr. Aman Ra, that's it. I've made 2 videos about him like a year or so ago. I'll put one of those videos up here and maybe in the description below. And I'll be making another video about him coming up. I have that planned. As you know, I collect information on everybody, not just vegan cheating. Although he's the one that's going to jail with Trump. Now don't get me wrong, I have developed an interest in intermittent fasting with this Amen Ra person. I think we should take a more critical look of him. Well, as you know, not everyone who eats a lot of carbs and even sugar ages real quickly. So I don't think there's much to that. And it comes from the same people as the paleo people. It's an anti-vegan thing. And we say that's not always true, which means... So anyway, enough incoherent babbling. Let's get to the comments. I see where you're coming from with the Fruitarianism aging badly. The sugar spikes do make sense. Well, everything makes sense if the person explaining it says it in a certain way. Not talking about Casey. He didn't really explain it very much. What about healing, Casey? Do you think you could have cured yourself of stomach colitis disease is what he has currently, I think. On beans. Yeah, that's a good one. You think beans are going to be good for healing? Yeah, the one thing I wanted to say, I forgot to say, is why is Casey so concerned with looks when he has this problem, big health problem? See, I had health problems at a young age, and I got on the healthiest diet I could find and think of, and I stuck with it. But it is confusing, I agree. See, it's confusing because there are people out there looking to trick you away from eating healthy foods and vegan foods. Fasting helps, I have to agree. But there's such a thing as too much fasting. Oh, where about John Rose? Sugar high fructose. Comments to the comment. Vegetable, please. One meal fruitarianism is just way too much sugar, not enough protein. Yes, there's no reason to have this one meal a day. You know, that's not natural, man. This person's saying what I've said. Very little amount of protein intake is necessary to grow muscle. That's true, but I don't think you can get all the protein you need in one fruit meal. I think you still need like 30 grams of protein. And that's a really big meal, and that's not good for you. Amen Ra also eats peanuts and bread, not human food. What does muscle have to do with anything with storing sugar? Sugar's stored in the muscle. Glycation will turn fats and protein into glucose. That's not what he was talking about, though. Here's someone who says, Durian Rider looks 200 years old. And I don't like continuing to come back to this point and defending Durian Rider all the time, but when I did see him in person, it was a big difference. There's something about what the camera does. His facial skin looked real smooth and not wrinkled. I know it sounds weird, but a similar thing happens to me. The youthfulness and smoothness of my skin doesn't come through in video, especially with my camera. Last comment. Gary, you are the only ignoramus making ridiculous generalizations, like fruitarians don't go fruitarian because they have good health. That's one of the wisest things you'll ever hear, and it seemed to be over this guy's head. What the beep do you know about every fruitarian's life? Have fun. Don't make a response video no one will watch. And again, poor grammar. There's so many people here leaving out words. Lack of focus on what they're even typing. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Thanks for all the people who are watching this video. Rate this video a thumbs up or down. Leave a comment below and I'll read it. Probably comment.
It's flame in my heart and a long lost friend. It's every dark street light at the end. Standing tall on the wings of my dreams. Wind and haze, we were bound for better days. My life, my dream, and nothing's gonna stop us now.